of English YouTube classes. English course lesson 20. This lesson is very important because it's the first of its kind. So the first time we are going to practice writing number 1, writing drills number 1. Let's see. By the end of this English mini lesson 20, you will have focused on, learned and practiced the following objectives. Positive sentences with verb to be is and are, plus nationality, place the days of the week, the months of the year, and many other things. So it's called writing drills number 1. Let's see. Writing drills 1. Fill the gaps with the missing words. So what you need to do is to take a paper and a pen and to write these sentences as a writing drill. So if you are a serious student, so you need to write all these sentences. Don't say that there are many sentences and you are going to get tired, but if you want to practice writing, I advise you, and it's advisable to write all these sentences. So let's see the first sentence. Life, we have space, very beautiful. So what's the missing word? It's very easy. So life, very beautiful. Life, too easy. Life, so difficult. Life, so hard. Life, wonderful. Life, a dream. Life, a string of dreams. Life, unbearable. Life, so sweet. Life, very sour. Life, so crazy. Life, interesting. Life, fantastic. Life, terrible. Life, very short. So you need to write the missing word. Let's go to second slide. Sorry. The same thing you are going to do with the second slide. Money, very important in our life. Money, power. Money, nothing. Money, everything. Money, good. Money, bad. Money, necessary for life. Money, happiness. Money, sadness. So it's very easy. You know the word, the missing word. So write them on the paper and go to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide. Oh my God, we come back. So here we go forward and not backward. School, a second home for students. School, interesting. School, boring. School, very important. School, a good place for students. So the missing word is very easy. Write them on the paper and go to the next slide. Now we have the plural, schools, second homes for students. Schools, good places for students. Schools, boring. Schools, interesting. School are missing an S, so it's schools. Write schools, very important. Let's go to the next. If you have finished writing these, let's go to the next slide. Morocco, Spain, countries. Germany, the Netherlands, countries. So we have two missing words in these sentences. England, Ukraine, countries. Canada, the United States, countries. China, Japan, countries. Qatar, Turkey, countries. So you know the missing words. They are very easy. If you have finished, you can go to the next slide. Rabat, Marrakesh, Moroccan. Paris, Nantes, French. London, Manchester, English. Montreal, Ottawa, Canadian. Istanbul, Ankara, Turkish. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Emirati. So you know the missing words. Let's continue. Now we have famous people, and there are two missing words. Neymar Jr. is a famous. Ashraf Hakimi is a famous. So the first one you write the nationality, and the second one the job. What's his job? Is he a doctor? For example, Neymar is a Moroccan famous doctor. So I think it's not correct. So you need to write the correct nationality and the correct job. Ashraf Hakimi the same. You need to write his nationality and his job. So Ashraf Hakimi is a French musician. So it's not correct. You should write the correct one. Mohamed Salah is an nationality, famous, a job. Riyad Mahrez is a famous. Yassine Bono is a famous. Kylian Mbappe is a famous. Hakim Ziyech is a famous. Romelu Lukaku is a famous. Karim Benzema is a famous. And Thibaut Courtois is a famous. So you need to write their nationality and their jobs. Let's go to the next slide. The lion, a wild what? The lioness, the female of the lion, a wild what? The tiger, a wild what? The tigress is the female of the tiger, a wild what? The elephant, a wild. The giraffe, a wild. The gorilla, a wild what? The wolf, a wild what? The fox, a wild what? So it's very easy. Let's go to the next slide. Here we have the plurals. Lions, wild. Lionesses, wild. Tigers, wild. Tigresses, wild. Elephants, wild. Giraffes, wild. Gorillas, wild. Wolves, wild. Foxes, wild. So write them on the paper and go to the next slide. So here we have, so green, what? Blue, red, orange, brown, white, black, pink, and yellow. So it's very easy. You need the verb to be and the name of green, blue, red. What's their name? So let's go to the next slide. So here we have two. We have green, blue, colors. Red, orange, colors. Brown, pink, colors. So you need the verb to be, but in the plural form. And we need a word that is between green and blue. So what word we need between these two colors? Let's go to the next slide. 23. 43. 55. 65. 72. 88. 99, 100. So it's easy. Let's go to the next slide. So here we are going to practice two things or three things. So the name of the day and the order of the day, and for example, the first example, Monday is the first day of what? So the second day, the third day, etc. So you go to the end. Let's continue. So here we are going to practice. Spring is the first of what? And we have the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. Let's go to the next slide. Here we have the months of the year. So January is the first of the year. I said it just 1 second ago. So you are going to write January, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, sixth, the seventh, up to the 12th. I think it's clear. Let's go to the next slide. So here we have history, verb to be, a school what? A school what? So geography, a school what? Arabic, English, French, philosophy, maths, physics, science, physical education. So you know just the verb to be in the singular form and the name of these things. Or history, geography, what do we call them in English? Let's go to the next slide. So now let's check your answers. If you have finished writing all these things, you can go to the answers. If you haven't, don't go to the answers. So I need that you write them because you need to practice your writing. We learn writing by writing. If you don't write a lot, you are not going to improve your writing. So this is the piece of advice that I'd like to share with all of you, is to practice writing a lot if you want to improve your writing. Now let's go to the answers. Life is very beautiful. Life is too easy. Life is so difficult. Life is so hard. Life is wonderful. Life is a dream. Life is a string of dreams. Life is unbearable. Life is so sweet. Life is very sour. Life is so crazy. Life is interesting. Life is fantastic. Life is terrible. Life is very short. So all these sentences, they express the opinion of different people. They are not one way. They explain, they share, everyone tells from his experience how does he see life. So life is. So what we learned in today's lesson is just that we can make sentences, simple sentences, with the word is and are. It means with the verb to be. So this is the basic sentence. This is very simple sentences, because from very simple sentences we can improve ourselves and we can write better sentences in the future. Remember that this is just writing drill number 1. So the first thing I want the students to know is to make sentences with verb to be, with is and are. And later on, with the progress of lessons, we are going to make them with other verbs. So today is just with verb to be, is and are. Let's go to the next slide. So here we have the word money, and we want to make a sentence. We are going to make money, of course, in the future. So all of us, we are going to make money. Everyone by the way he wants to make money. Everyone has his own way to make money. So money is very important in our life. This is the sentence. And the second sentence, money is power. And the third sentence, money is nothing. The third one, or the fourth one, money is everything. Money is good. Money is bad. Money is necessary for life. Money is happiness. money is sadness. So we have different opinions. We don't have just one opinion. Everyone, okay, should write whatever he thinks is right for him or her. So let's go to the next slide. School is a second home for students. School is interesting. School is boring. School is very important. School is a good place for students. So we have different opinions. Let's go to the next slide. Now the plural. Schools are second homes for students. Schools are good places for students. Schools are boring. Schools are interesting. So we have a missing S in the last example. Schools are very important. So some students, they see that schools are boring. Some students see that they are interesting. So we have different opinions. Let's go to the next slide. Morocco and, so we have the word and Spain. We have two countries. Morocco and Spain are countries. So we cannot say Morocco and Spain is countries. So are countries. So we need to write the verb to be in the plural form. Germany and the Netherlands are countries. So with the countries that have S, we need to write the. For example, the United States. So when we have plural, for example, the Netherlands, it's a plural name, so we need to put the. So Germany and the Netherlands are countries. England and Ukraine are countries. Canada and the United States are countries. China and Japan are countries. Qatar and Turkey are countries. So remember, when we have two things, we need to put the verb to be in the plural form are. Let's go to the next slide. Rabat and Marrakesh are Moroccan cities. Paris and Nantes, so without the, and Nantes, I think it's with the Nantes, or I don't know. So, but, and the Nantes, no, and Nantes, without the, are French cities. London and Manchester are English cities. Montreal and Ottawa are Canadian cities. Not countries, cities. It's a mistake. It's a printing mistake. So I pay attention, but sometimes I forget some, but I mention them in order to write the correct name. So you need to write cities. Istanbul and Ankara are Turkish cities. Dubai and Abu Dhabi are Emirati cities or Emirates. So let's go to the next. Neymar Jr. is a Brazilian famous footballer. Ashraf Hakimi is a Moroccan famous footballer. Mohamed Salah is an Egyptian, so it's an, not a, an Egyptian famous footballer. Riyad Mahrez is an, okay, also here, an Algerian famous footballer. Yassine Bono is a Moroccan famous footballer. Kylian Mbappe is a French famous footballer. Hakim Ziyech is a Moroccan famous footballer. Romelu Lukaku is a Belgian famous footballer. Karim Benzema is a French famous footballer. Thibaut Courtois is a Belgian famous footballer. So here we need to write the nationality of these players and footballers and goalkeepers, and we need to write the job is footballer or goalkeeper. Let's continue. The lion is a wild animal. So the lion is an animal and it's a wild animal. It lives in the wilderness, in the forest, in the jungle. So that's why we call them wild. The lion is a wild animal. The lioness is a wild animal. The tiger is a wild animal. The tigress is a wild animal. The elephant is a wild animal. The giraffe is a wild animal. The gorilla is a wild animal. The wolf is a wild animal. And the fox is a wild animal. The plural, we need to put an S to the word animals, and we need to write are. Lions are wild animals. Lionesses are wild animals. Tigers are wild animals. Tigresses are wild animals. Elephants are wild animals. Giraffes are wild animals. Gorillas are wild animals. Wolves, so wolf, the plural, wolves are wild animals. Foxes are wild animals. Let's continue. Green is what? Is a color. Blue is a color. Red is a color. Orange is a color. Brown is a color. White is a color. Black is a color. Pink is a color. Yellow is a color. Some student may ask why we write color with U, because sometimes it is written without U. So color with U is British English. Color without U is American English. That's the difference. So for me, I am using British English. So if you write it without U, it's American English. For me, both of them are correct. Let's continue. Green and blue are what colors? So we need the word and. So when we have two things, we need to put between them and. Green and blue are colors. Red and orange are colors. Brown and pink are colors. White and black are colors. Yellow and gray are colors. So this is the correct sentence. Let's continue. 23 is what? Is a number. 43 is a number. 55 is a number. 65 is a number. 72 is a number. 88 is a number. 99 is a number. 100 is a number. Monday is the first day of the week. Tuesday is the second day of the week. Wednesday is the third day of the week. Thursday is the fourth day of the week. Friday is the fifth day of the week. Saturday is the sixth day of the week. Sunday is the last and the seventh day of the week. So to practice the days of the week. Now we have the seasons. Spring is the first season of the year. Summer is the second season of the year. Autumn or fall, as I said before in the previous lessons, in British English they use autumn. In American English they use fall. So autumn or fall is the third season of the year. And the last season is winter. Winter is the fourth season of the year. So to practice the seasons of the year. Let's continue. Let's go to the next slide. Here we have the months of the year. January is the first month of the year. February is the second month of the year. March is the third month of the year. April is the fourth month of the year. May is the fifth month of the year. June is the sixth month of the year. July is the seventh month of the year. August is the eighth month of the year. September is the ninth month of the year. October is the 10th month of the year. November is the 11th month of the year. December is the 12th month of the year. So to practice the months of the year. That's the end of this lesson 20. Until then, see you in lesson 21. Please support our channel by clicking like, writing a small comment, sharing these videos with your family and friends. And if you haven't subscribed until now, it's time to subscribe. Happy to serve you.